the back of our room you'll find our glazing cupboard. 20 different glaze colors. Let's go ahead and pick caramel. Open it up, we'll find all of the glazes listed alphabetically. There in the C's, caramel. Just verify that the person before you put the right bottle in the right spot. Grab yourself a fan brush and let's get to this. Let's pick a second color for the inside of this vase. I'm going to use the fan brush and brush on a generous coat of glaze right out of the bottle, right onto your piece. Shake it up real well so that it's ready to go. Grab a new fan brush. Brush it on so that there are no runs. You don't want it to be drippy, but don't spend all day brushing it in thin. Just get it on there, leave it thick, smooth it out a little bit, and keep going. Make sure not to put any glaze on the bottom where the foot is. We have one coat on the inside, and this is the first coat on the outside of this vase. Make sure that no clay is exposed. You don't want little pesky pieces of clay showing through. And then we're going to go for a second coat on the outside of this vase. Back to the first color and the first brush, and we'll put a second coat on the inside. You could do the whole thing with one color if you want. You could do the whole thing with 2 or 3 colors. You could drip one color on the rim over a different color so it kind of runs down and melts into it. Be creative. I usually put a lighter color on the inside of the vase or the mug or the bowl. Now we're going for a third coat on the outside. This will be our third and final coat. Right now the glaze on the inside of the pot on the vase is wet, so I can't put my hand in there to hold it. Just tip it upside down and rest it on the table. You can see a little bit of glaze accidentally got onto the foot. And clean up the rim. Okay, I waited a few minutes for the glaze on the outside to get dry, and now we're putting our third and final coat of glaze on the inside of this vase. Glazing is the final step. You don't want to rush it here. Make it look good. All right. If you accidentally get any onto the foot, that will melt and stick to the kiln shelf. So just take some sandpaper or a scratchy sponge like I'm using here, and just when the glaze is dry, just scrape that off of there, scratch it off of there. Clean it up. And when the foot is clean, you are ready to go. Put the lids on nice and tight so that when the next person shakes it, they won't have a mess. Put it right back where you got it from. Clean out your fan brushes and put them back, and you are all set. Let's get that thing fired.